So the first place that we always start with high risk third countries is the FATF list. But not all countries that carry risk are on that list itself, on the FATF lists. We have to acknowledge that other jurisdictions around the world may equally pose as higher risk as somebody on those lists. Examples that you probably want to be alive to and aware of and be thinking more around enhanced due diligence and your client being higher risk are things like where there's exposure to weak anti-money laundering systems, practices. Maybe they don't have great AML supervision programs in place. Jurisdictions that have high levels of crime, corruption, if it's a jurisdiction that's well known for things like drug trafficking, terrorism, those kind of places, or where it is recognised, as the question points to, as a tax haven, if it is a jurisdiction where it's an offshore financial centre. And I feel like I don't need to name them, but there are a few that are very common and come up time and time again. And now there are places where you can go to learn more about the geographical risks that potentially a jurisdiction is exposed to. Some of the most common ones that are used are the Basel Index, Know Your Country, the EU list of high-risk jurisdictions. There's also a page called the EU list of non-cooperative jurisdictions for tax purposes. And then there are a lot of others as well out there that will help you understand that geographical risk a little bit more.